Salutations, good people. My name is Otis James Bush Jr. This is OJP Cooking. So you wait all year for the fat to come through, just so you can get your old half-hearted funnel cake from the fat grinders. Boo! No mas. Today we're gonna hook up a homemade funnel cake that's better than you can ever get at the fat, plus with more toppings. You feel me? So what we gonna need? Not a lot actually. We only got a few ingredients today. We got milk, flour, vanilla extract, got some sugar, got an egg, got a little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and some baking powder. While you're here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Hook you up one time. As always, come on with me.
Alright, good people. Now the first thing we will do is go ahead and chop up these good old strawberries. Strawberries, as I used to say when I was a kid. And we just chopping these up nice and uniform like, so we can lay them out, you know, quite flat. You know, later on, we'll make our funnel cake look real nice, real nice like. Yeah. Just chop off the end, lay it on the back, chop it up just like so. Just like that. Look at the technique. Beautiful. Alright. We got some milk. You can use whole milk if you like. I use 2% milk. And we got a half a cup of milk going in. Got one egg, one time. For your hair top. I struggled with this egg, I don't know why. It's because y'all watching, man. Alright, gonna whip that up. Wrist game proper. Let your wrist go. There you go. Set that to the side. And we're gonna throw in 1 cup of flour. I should have been more exact with my measurements, and you'll see why in just a bit. But this is approximately a cup. If you're doing this at home, go ahead and spoon in your flour and level it. Make sure you use exactly a cup. We got some salt going in. That is a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Salt, and then we got some baking powder going in, and we got 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking powder. We got a couple of tablespoons of sugar going in, sugar, and we just gonna whisk that around. I have a whisk, but I'm using a fork. Don't know why. Got a little vanilla extract going in. Now that's probably roughly, I don't know, 1/2 a tablespoon or so. I'm heavy-handed with the vanilla. Alright, now what we're going to do is just whisk this in a little bit at a time. I'm going to speed this up just so that, you know, I don't waste y'all time or nothing. But you just want to go a little bit at a time, just like so. Just like that. You just want to make sure you avoid any clumps. Make sure you get every bit off the side, all that good stuff. And right now, as you can see, coming in just a little bit, just a touch thicker than I want it to be. And so I'm gonna come back through with a cap full of milk. I don't know how much a cap full of milk actually is in measurements, but it's a cap full of milk, like legitimate. And I just went ahead and whisked that up just a little bit more. And now it is at the consistency that I would like to see. You know what I mean? Here you go. And we got our grease going. I got this grease up to 350 degrees. And I just put my funnel cake mix batter in like a squeeze bottle, and then I cut a little bit more of the squeeze bottle top off to make a slightly more open, you know, open hole. You want that circumference to be, you know, wide enough so that you can get some nice, you know, thick enough strips, but obviously not so, you know, chunky to where it don't look like a funnel cake. I would say this needed to be just a little bit more open of a hole, but it came out fine. But if you're doing it at home and you want to use the squeeze bottle method, make sure that you snip a nice little bit off the top so that your opening can be wide enough. And we just gonna let these go until it's golden brown. I would say this whole process, man, probably took about 2 minutes max per funnel cake. You know, so but I was just kind of watching. I didn't want to burn it. And as you can see, I'm struggling with this flip. I'll bust these tongs out right quick. Chop, chop, chop. Real gentle like. You don't want to break it in there. Get on up under there, just like so. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna use a basket to cradle that boy. See me? Look at the technique. Look at the flip. Boy! Look at that. I ain't even spilled nothing. Get the excess grease drip off right quick. And I'll be honest with y'all, I probably could have took this out right about now. You know, I ended up letting it go for about, I don't know, 30 seconds more, you know, after I flipped it. But I probably could have flipped it a little bit sooner. Maybe 35, 40 seconds on each side. Probably get this done. But it still came out. Come back through. And a little bit more sturdy. Transfer that to a paper towel, let it drip, and I'll show you that one more time. The last time I went from the outside in, this time I went from the inside out. Now, you know, aesthetically, the previous one looked better, but this one actually came out better in terms of like texture and what have you. So, you know, if you're not filming like I was, do it like this. And I think this one I had the timing a little bit better as well. I think I'm gonna let this go for about 40 seconds or so once I let it get in the pan before I flipped it. This one was a little bit smaller, so handle it a little bit easier. So yeah, the credit that thing. You know what I mean? And then just flip one dang. Alright, I'm just about ready to come on up out of here. Perfect. Now we're ready to get this thing all fly. Let it get all gusset up, you feel me? We're just gonna lay out a bed of sliced up strawberries. A couple layers actually. Just like so. Just like that. Got some whipped cream going in for your hair tops. Now if you're using this kind of canned whipped cream, make sure you put plenty because it is gonna fall. I didn't realize that, but you know, lesson learned. And then we got some Nutella, which I heated up just a tad bit and then added into a squeeze bottle so that we can drizzle it up just like that. And traditional powdered sugar, of course, going in. Feel free to get as liberal with this as you like at the house. You know, I went with the aesthetic. You know, so I just put it just a little bit, you feel me? And now we in the game, people. Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful it is, boy. Look, that should be on a magazine cover. How scrumptious it look. Came out perfect. And I know you want a bite. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You can get you one.
Alright, good people. Moment of truth. Time to test it out. See what it do. Tears on point. On point. Do what I expected, man. Funnel cake. Boost it up. Feel free to follow this. Hook this up at the crib, you know what I mean? This made about, it's probably made about 3 funnel cakes. This first one was super big. I made 2